Good morning. Good morning. Right, first thing to do is to change the countdown. 212. It's not actually Sleeps Till Disney World, this is our wedding countdown. 212 sleeps till the wedding. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday today. I am gonna get dressed. It is 9:21 and I am in my PJs still, but I'm off to get dressed now. I get into some exercise stuff and do a YouTube exercise video. I'm not going to film it today because I filmed it yesterday and it will just literally be the same content. So I am just going to do it in my exercise stuff, and then the next time you see me will probably be when I'm either editing the vlog or when I'm doing my Disney bound. So I say Disney bound, it's not at all Disney, it's actually Harry Potter bound. For those of you that don't know what a Disney bound is, it's basically where you dress up like a character but you are wearing sort of like your normal clothes. You're not actually wearing a costume, you're just using like the themes and styles of that character's costume to create a look. It's a very popular thing for people to do in the Disney parks where you're not allowed to dress up as characters. So for instance, if you wanted to Disney bound as Cinderella, hello. If you wanted to Disney bound as Cinderella, you would wear like a baby blue dress and maybe like a white cardigan and a blue headband and a black choker or something like that to make it look like Cinderella's ball gown, but you're not actually wearing Cinderella's ball gown, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm currently doing a kind of like a style theme on my Instagram, which is Harry Potter bounding, and it's characters in Harry Potter at the Yule Ball. So that's why my hair is curly. I kind of curled it in a French plait yesterday. You ready for my bow batons? So I'm doing a bow batons look today and you guys will get to see that. So that's very exciting. I'm happy for you to kind of come behind the scenes of my Yule Ball bounding. So that's possibly the next thing that you'll see in this video. Okay, so I did my exercise and just put my dressing gown back on to make sure I don't get any makeup on my clothes. And I've just done my makeup, which is fine. Got my nice little bow on, and now I'm about to go upstairs, get into my fancy dress, and try and shoot some pictures. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how. Not sure how to be a Beauxbatons student, but I will try my hardest, and we'll see what happens. This video will be going up an hour after I post the Beauxbatons picture, because when I'm filming this, tomorrow will be the day the picture goes up. So this is the dress, and I can't go anywhere without someone following me. She just doesn't like being by herself. Dear baby bear. You just want to be with me. So you're going to plop yourself down there, aren't you? Yep, I know you would. That's fine, you can sit and watch. Honestly, like the amount of you that comment on my Instagram when I do these pictures and saying, oh my gosh, you look so elegant, wow, it's so lovely, and I'm like, if you saw behind the scenes of me trying to do up my own dresses and the fact that I put pyjama bottoms on underneath because I'm trying to make sure I keep warm, otherwise I will chicken out of pictures. It's hilarious. So actually, behind the scenes, it's not quite as elegant as the actual pictures. Oh, this is not working. You shouldn't have to tie your own knot. I'm gonna take this off now. Oh. Okay, right, let me get my hairband that I'm going to be wearing. And I just knocked everything off the wall. Beautiful. So I think this is too much ear. There's a lot of ear going on here. So I'm going to kind of like slightly push my hair forward. I feel like that's less ear. I feel like that's slightly better. Winnie seems far too amused by herself, which means she's probably destroying something. Yeah, she had a pair of my socks. Okay, right. I'm liking this. It's a little bit more soft. Less ear and more elegance. Right, okay. So that's the look. That's what I'm going for. Let me turn this necklace around. This is the bit where I turn you off because I really don't want you to watch me taking my selfies because that's ultimately very embarrassing. So, bye. Okay, I'm done. As you can see, I'm like dressed again. So next stage is basically to pick a picture that I enjoy and then edit it. So I will show you how I do all the edits and stuff like that in just a moment. It's hilarious. I'm looking through my selfies and the first thing I think of is that Bake Off meme. I think it was Tamal was his name, Tamal. And he was baking some buns and they all looked different and they all looked pretty horrific. And the quote that he says is, I'm just trying to decide which ones to pick. They're all so hideously deformed. And I saw a meme last year maybe, which said me when picking my favourite selfie. I'm looking at them and there's always something that I hate about one of them. And then I kind of just have to choose the one I hate the least. Hate's a strong word. Dislike. Yeah, it's you are your worst critic most of the time. And when it comes to posting your own face online, it can be quite difficult because if you're a critic, you're going to expect everyone else to be a critic when actually it's not the case. People have never gone, ew, look at your face. People have always said, oh my gosh, this is an amazing photo and stuff like that. So I need to stop being quite so harsh on myself and embrace the fact that people like it when I do my bounds. So yeah, I'm very grateful for everyone's support when I do sort of new stuff like this. So let's pick a selfie. So I've just picked a picture. Just chilling by the window, having a great old time. Okay, so I've got two pictures edited. I usually do more than one because I change my mind about which one I like. It happens a lot. I did one for my Christmas challenge. I did a Christmas challenge on Instagram, and I did a selfie for the theme All That Glitters. I took a picture in a glittery dress and I edited them all. I say all, both. I edited them both because I wasn't sure which one I preferred, and I even uploaded and saved into my drafts both pictures and decided on the day which one I was going to post. So I'm a bit of a nightmare. I want it to be perfect, and I just know that that's not possible. Perfection isn't a thing. So I'm gonna show you both pictures. Obviously by the time this goes up, you'll have seen both. You'll have seen one of them on Instagram anyway, so it's not as if you can help me decide. But I'm going to show you both, and then I'm going to talk you through how I edit the pictures. So here goes. Okay, so that is picture number 1, and that is picture number 2. 1 and 2. I prefer the look of this one. I think it's a better pose, and it looks slightly more Beauxbatons, I think, than this one, which I feel like is a slightly more Slytherin pose? I don't know. But this one is a clearer, has more definition to it. I don't know if you can actually see that on the camera, but this one's a little bit more blurry, and that one isn't. So this was the second photo, unedited, and that's the first photo, unedited, and then edited and edited. So let me talk you through what actually happens here. I go on an app, it's called Style My Hair, and it's I think it's L'Oreal. It's an app like that, and basically you click try a look on me. You can either do it here, hello, in normal time, or you can click on the photo button and then you pick one of these. I will pick a different picture just for time being, so that's another one of the pictures. I then click on blonde, and then this particular one is the one that I use, the lightest blonde, and you can kind of change how blonde, oh, if I could scroll, change how blonde. Obviously that looks ridiculously fake, but you can change how blonde you go. So I kind of went relatively blonde, and then if you swipe, you get, this is sombre, that is ombre, grown out, and then global, which is all over. And I went with ombre to make sure that it didn't look too silly at the roots. And that's kind of how I went and made my hair like that. So then you just export it and save it. What I don't like about this app, I really love the fact that it changes your hair colour, but what I don't like is the fact that it changes your face. It like, I don't know if you can tell, but it like softens the facial features and makes it look like you've edited it. And I'm always really worried that people are going to be like, are you editing your face? Because like, I don't edit my face. The only thing I've ever edited, or at least recently, the only thing I've ever edited about my face is adding lip gloss. And I know that sounds like a really stupid thing, but you can see here, I've got like a shiny lip. And I will show you how I do that in just a few moments. But I don't like enhance my face. I don't make it slimmer. I don't put concealer and foundation and all that sort of stuff in. I don't do makeup on my face electronically. And the only other thing I do is then edit the actual picture, like filters and stuff. So yes, that's what I do on Style My Hair. And then if we go on, where is it? It's called Perfect 365. Oh, I've got to watch a video. Give me a second. Okay, so I go on this app and then I click Photo Makeup. You want to select a photo. Let's go with the same one as before, which might have been that one. Then what I will do is it automatically puts makeup on your face. If you see that, look, I've got like darker lips, bit of blusher, bit of eye makeup on. I then click No Look and it takes it all away. And then I go on Tools, Lips, Lipstick, and then I would pick either a shade of lipstick and do it like really super soft. So like this one, for instance, you see how subtle that actually was. There was barely any change. It's just ever so slightly lighter. Or I would pick no lipstick, but then I would click on this bit at the bottom here that says satin and change it to gloss. And then use this little scrolly mark here to make it appear slightly more glossy. So that's something that I like to do on here because I don't have lip glosses. I hate the feel of them. But sometimes in some pictures, like this one for instance, I feel like a gloss look is nicer than a matte look. So that is quite literally the only thing I do on this app. So please don't come at me saying you edit your photos, blah, 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 because it's either that hair app that does it, or it's me editing it to make it look like lip gloss. That's what I do to like change myself in some way. I did a poll on Instagram during the first lockdown, maybe. It was just after we moved in here, so that must have been June. Just as like lockdown was easing, I started doing loads of Disney bounds, and I asked on my Instagram story, do people want to see me in my natural hair, my natural hair colour, trying to dress as different Disney characters, or would you like me to change my hair colour to look more like those characters? And the vast majority, I think it was like 80% and 20%. The 80% said change your hair colour, which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with that, because it makes me feel a bit more like I'm trying to be the character. So the reason I went blonde in this particular one is because I'm kind of channeling Fleur. I know I'm saying I'm a Beauxbaton student, it's like a random student, but I am channeling Fleur, so she is blonde. So I want to just change it up slightly. I want to make sure that when you look at my profile and you see all the Yule Ball pictures, there's a distinguishment between them. Obviously the outfits will change, but I also don't want it to all feel like it's just me putting on different outfits. I want to feel like it's changed. So the Gryffindor one, for instance, I'm wearing my glasses, my ones that are kind of quite round like Harry Potter. In the Hufflepuff one, I'm not wearing any accessories apart from a different necklace. In the Beauxbatons one, my hair will be blonde. So I kind of want to just change it up slightly. In the Slytherin one, I think I'm possibly going to darken my hair a little bit and make it either a dark brunette or even a black sort of style. It will just depend on what looks good, but yeah, that's why I change it, because I want to mix it up slightly. What happens next is I then need to put that into what is my Yule Ball background, which is kind of like a wintry Hogwarts scene. And I do change the background just because it has a little bit of extra punch to the photo. People notice it more. They look at that and go, oh, what's that? So yeah, I do change the background, and also that then means that if I have the same background for every Yule Ball photo, they're easily recognisable, rather than just you guys thinking I'm taking a picture in my second bedroom for banter. Like, this is Yule Ball because I've got a Hogwarts background. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so it's an app called Pixelmatic, and that was my last one. That was my Hufflepuff one. There you go, nice little sneaky peek for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Favourites, and I'm going to pick the Yule Ball picture, which is that one, ta-da. And then I'm going to click the plus, then an image, and then I'm going to pick the picture that I want, which I think I'm going to go with that one and see what the quality is like. You don't even want to know how many pictures are here. Go on. Okay, so that's what's happened. My selfie picture has appeared like on top of this one. Obviously that looks ridiculous because you've got like my cream background. So I'm going to click on that picture, and I'm going to click the button that says magic, and it magically cuts a frame of me out of the picture. Ta-da! So there's me, and all of this kind of hashed background here is the transparent background, so that won't be seen. Apply. And then I'm all cut out. So then I need to find a place for it to sit. I don't really mind in this picture really where it is. It's difficult because you've got like the really straight lines here where the picture is cut off. But to be honest, I don't really mind that too much. I think I might go with like kind of bang center in this little bit here. So I will leave that there, and then I'm going to click the button that says adjust at the bottom, and I am going to just change up sort of like the brightness, the temperature, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to just brighten it ever so slightly. What I want is I want it to match this, because this is very warm at the moment and this is very cool. So I'm just going to move the warmth down a little bit, and that's a little bit better, isn't it? It's a bit more matchy-matchy. Have a little play, see what I do with the saturation. Does that... Oh no, that makes me really red. Look at that. Ugh. So I'm going to keep the saturation where it was, which is at 50. Okay, so that is what it looks like right now. So I'm going to explain in a moment what we do next. Okay, last but not least, we then go on Instasize. No, I don't want premium, go away. Okay, so then we click the plus. We click that we've just edited. Ta-da! And then I'm going to like roll it out slightly. So it was like that. Now it's like this. And then I'm going to click photo, select photo, favorites, and then that background again. Just because what happens is when you go into Instagram, you will then go to post this picture in its original format, this smaller one, and it will like chop off the top of your head and you'll be like really zoomed in, whereas Instasize helps to kind of negate that. And that should be the finished article. So I'm going to upload that to Instagram and save it in my drafts ready to post tomorrow. The vlog is up for tonight, yes! I got it up and it's only 11 minutes past 1. So Willie and I have been for a walk with my brother, which was fun, and oh look at her, just staring. And I'm just about to have my lunch, which is going to be the leftover soup from yesterday. Ta-da! And the last one of these that we had left over from Christmas. So yeah, oh, a little bit of milk there, got to clean that up, and then I will probably do the washing up because that really needs to be done. So I've got my soup and my bread. Little Winnie's got her dentist stick, and I'm watching a 4K WDW walking tour of the Magic Kingdom, because why not? We're just having a chill, aren't we? Watching Disney and looking. I just got very upset with her though, because she kept jumping up on the sofa when I was eating, and she's not allowed to do that. So she's feeling very sorry for herself now, because I got angry. I put her in a timeout, she doesn't like that. So yeah, we'll see if she behaves at dinner time, won't we? I'm literally just watching this Disney thing, and envisioning me and Ryan going for the first time, whenever that might be. We're hoping August 22, but who knows. We'd like to aim to book somewhere around this April, because that's when we booked last time for this year that we cancelled. But I'm just envisioning it, like, walking around, getting to know where everything is, and, like, first day in Magic Kingdom ever, just taking it all in, the atmosphere, and where things are, understanding a new park that we've never been to, and just soaking in the Disney magic, and I'm so excited to be able to do that. It's just making me really want to go. The thing that I really want, though, is I want a countdown. Like, I don't need it to be, we need to go next week. Like, I just want to know that we're going at some point and have something to look forward to. We've got Paris booked for February 22, but the thought of being able to go to Walt Disney World in August 22 and have that being the year of Disney, it's just so exciting. So, fingers crossed we can book it very soon. Can you all see how curly she's gone? Even though she only got groomed the other day, she goes all curly again really quickly. It's because she's a Bichon Frise, and Frise is French for curly. So look at her little curly head, rather than the fluff ball that she was when she came back from the groomers. Hey Winnie! Winnie! Should we go see somebody? Should we go pick my mummy up from school? Yes! Okay, I've done the washing up. Woo! And now I've got about an hour until I start work, so I've got a small amount of work that I'm doing. As in literally just a Thursday evening. I start that from 4:50 until 6:30. And then I'm going to be having like a party evening with my brother. Where we'll just like play on the Switch or watch a film or something like that. And have a great old time. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this evening. Ryan will be watching an opera with some of his friends because he likes operas. I don't, it's not my thing. It's a little fun evening ahead. Pooh, are you okay? Okay, so while I have a little bit of time, shutting the curtain, sorry. While I have a little bit of time, I'm going to play Crash Bandicoot and see if I can get past that one stupid level that we can't seem to move past. Fingers crossed I can do it. Come on. Okay, so Native Fortress is the one that we can't get past. It's this one here. I'll wait for it to load, so if anyone's actually played it before, you might be able to be like, oh yeah, this one was super difficult. Or you might look at us and go, how on earth can you not do it? It's this one here. There's a lot of these metal boxes where you have to jump up. And then there's a lot of these like men that push you back with their big like police board things. It's just really hard. I did it! The 11 boxes is the bonus level that we can't actually access yet. So I didn't actually miss 11 boxes. But I did it, and it only took me like 20 minutes. Woohoo! Winnie likes to pretend she can't get down the stairs. She stands at the top of the stairs and looks at me like it's the worst thing in the world. And sometimes she whines, and then she does this. See, you can! Good job, baby bear! You got down the stairs! And sometimes she does this, where she comes up on the dining room table just to join me, because she has... What are you whining for, baby? What are you whining for? You just want attention, don't you? Okay, come here then. I actually think she's whining because now she can't get down. Winnie, why do you do this to yourself? There you go! You did it! Good job, little bear. Good job. Yes, good job. Right, I've got my notebook. I've got my 2020 to 2021 diary. Got a packet of mints. Got my laptop. Got a little juice bottle. And I got my beautiful headset. Look at this. This was a Christmas present for my brother, actually, because I said I needed one, so he got one for me. Ryan's been actually using it on the Switch, but this is what its actual use was for, so I could do a bit of work when I need to. So, right, I'm off for the next few hours, doing some work, and I will see you guys after that. You're bored, aren't you, baby bear? When mummy's working, you're bored. Yes. Yes, you're really bored. It's okay, I'll be finished in half an hour, then we can tug all we want. Right, work is done. Oh, Winnie is still waiting to come down the stairs. There she goes. You did it! You did it! Good girl. I am in charge of cooking dinner because Ryan is upstairs with his friends. Not obviously with his friends, he's upstairs on the computer with his friends watching an opera. So I'm in charge of this. He's given me instructions and everything because it's something I've never cooked before. So please join me on my experience of cooking meatballs. Good start. Right. Add oil spray. Oil spray done. And fry meatballs on medium heat about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Balls. Thing is, I can make a bolognese like the back of my hand, but making spaghetti and meatballs is very different because meatballs is not mince. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Some of you may think that was a really enthusiastic reaction to her eating, but we're trying to get her to eat when we put the food down, not just when she fancies it. I'm flipping the balls. And that's Winnie. A white top and some tomatoes. What could go wrong? That's probably half. I don't know how to... This is the worst thing in the world. I've cut my hands on so many of these things because I can't ever get the lid out. Why don't you just put puree in a tube? Because I'm cooking, I'm going to put a very small amount of pepper in it because I don't like it. Bit of sugar. Okay. Mix it all up. Lid is on. Heat is reduced. 15 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 8 minutes. I just feel like halfway is a good time to check it. So we'll grate the cheese while we're waiting, shall we? Ready? Is that a good idea? Yes. I thought it would be a good idea to you because you love cheese. And I can guarantee you'll be hoping that I drop some. If you could see her right now, it's hilarious. Please give me cheese. Hey Siri, how much spaghetti do you do per person? Okay, so I've put the tomato sauce on top of the meatballs and then sprinkled some cheese on top, and now it's going in the oven. It's time for zoomies. Was that fun, Winnie? Was that fun? I'm proud of myself. Got my spaguda. Look at that. It's decent. The only burnt bits, by the way, are the bits around the edge. It's not like the actual cooking. Hi, Winnie Bear. You look very sad. Ta-da! It's time. Right, so we played Mario Kart and watched a few episodes of The Goldbergs, which is a show that me and my brother watch together, but usually it's when I go around his house for like a party time. We watch The Goldbergs, and I can't go around his house at the moment, so we managed to watch it remotely, which was fun. And now me and Ryan are going to get ourselves ready for bed, put Winnie Bear to bed, and then sleep. Got a big day tomorrow, which I will tell you all about in the next vlog. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for a new vlog. Bye bye.